plays that they put on for the first time in Austria the other week. And we're selling copies of that. When Kathleen's grandmother died, she found 8 of her grandmother's poems in a trunk under the bed that her mother hadn't let her open. And she wanted to bring these to the world. And so with the poetry groups we read with, you can't just publish a book with 8 poems in. She's got poems on the same themes, some by me, some by Kathleen, some by other young people in the group, and published this book. And basically, cause of her death was a thing called Cushing's syndrome, so we're selling this book, £6 for the charity that deals with that condition in the UK. So everything goes to the charity, nothing goes to us. So, with no further ado, I shall read you a couple of poems from the book, and if we've got time, one other that's not in the book. So, starting with, at the back, I'm hopeless at this, I'm not used to having a book out with my poems, you see. Okay, this is called Half a Loaf is No Bread. You'll soon get the picture, as to who said that. Martin Luther King said, half a loaf is no bread. 100 years after they freed the slaves, a black man still couldn't earn a wage, could give a fair day's work for a fair day's pay. A century from the great manumission, when all those rights in that great constitution, rights that ought to be yours and mine. King's people had been handed theirs, one crumb at a time. So Martin Luther King said, half a loaf is no bread. Muhammad Ali, born Cassius Clay, the greatest boxer of any day, went out to Tokyo, come back to town with a shiny gold medal and a heavyweight crown, back to Louisville, Kentucky, where his folks met, sat himself down in a luncheonette. Whites only, with the hanging sign, whites only. While the man told him in a voice loud and clear, we don't serve your kind in here. That's fine with me, said Ali, because I don't eat, you see. Well, he took that medal, this giant of a man. He took that medal in his great right hand, he took that skinny golden sliver and he threw it in the Ohio River. And that's why Martin Luther King said, half a loaf is no bread. Well, what would he say now, Dr. K? If he was standing here today, would he say, see promises kept or promises broken, a first black president or just another token? When a young black man without a gun is still 7 times more likely to be shot by a cop than a white one. When a black woman takes home at the end of the day, only 64% of her co-workers beg. What would he say if they hadn't shot him dead? Well, I guess he would say, still to this day, half a loaf is no bread. Half a loaf is no bread.